Recently, Monster Fight Club sent me this shipment of monster scenery. In this post, we're going to take a look at the forest and the gaming mat for review. You are listening to Must Contain Minis, reviews, showcases, and news for miniature wargaming. Here, I have the monster scenery, double-sided, 3-foot by 3-foot Broken Grasslands, and Desert Scrublands gaming mat. When you open the box, you find the mat nicely folded in there. Zooming in on the grassland side of the mat, you can check out the details for yourself. And here are the details of the desert side. Because the mat comes folded in a box, it does come with a few creases once you unfold it. The creases are even more pronounced on the grassland side of the mat. So I found 5 different ways to get wrinkles out of a neoprene mat. I detailed them on Must Contain Minis, there will be a link below, but for the purpose of this, I went with ironing it. To protect the mat, I wrapped the iron in a towel. Who knew you could iron a neoprene mat? Ironing the mat took it from this to this. Likewise, the grassland side of the mat went from this to this. Now let's look at the Verdant Forest. The packaging is amazing. Look at how well those trees are protected in there. A closer look at how one of the trees is packaged. This box set comes with one double-sided neoprene template. On one side you have leaves, and the other side you have a pond. In this picture you see the pond with some Frostgrave soldiers and a Games Workshop miniature. Here I just took a picture of a miniature on the gaming mat. The point to it is that the gaming mat makes the table look so much better than just a bare table. So I got out all the contents of the Verdant Forest for this picture. Now alongside them are some bolt action miniatures, just for a sense of scale. This is a closer up shot of the scene. I really like how the trees look. They look really good with the bare branches. Here I showcase the trees as bare. You can see that the template has an autumn feel to it. A higher up look at the bare forest. You can use the top of the trees as bushes if you want. And the treetops are hollow, so if you want to hide miniatures or treasures underneath them, you totally can. Those miniatures fit underneath that treetop with no problem. This is a nice feature if you're into game mastering either convention games or role-playing games. If you want leaves on the trees, simply place the canopy tops onto the trees, and here you have it. A shot of the monster scenery Verdant Forest with a miniature in them for scale. Now if you want to change the leaves around with these trees, you can. You can make them bare, or you can even make them more full. You can add one treetop to the other to make it more leafy. Or you can go all out and make the tree 3 levels high. For scale purposes, here are the trees with some bolt action miniatures. And Frostgrave miniatures. And a Games Workshop miniature for scale. So that is my review for the terrain by Monster Scenery for the Verdant Forest and their gaming mat. I hope you enjoyed watching it. The terrain looks great. It feels very durable. I will note that I had to iron out the mat and the neoprene template. So the neoprene template was also a little curled. I'm told that if you just wait and lay it out on the table, that eventually it will go flat. But I had a review to do and I wanted it flat right away, right out of the box. So I resorted to ironing it. There are also other ways to flatten it out, but Ironing is the way I went with it. This train is pre-painted, so you don't have to do anything to it. It's ready to go out of the box. Some people look at it and think it could use an extra layer of dry brushing. If you want to do that, that's up to you. Personally, I'm good to go with that. I like the way it is. Oh yeah, Monster Fight Club is also on Kickstarter right now. You can get this terrain that's pictured here in that Kickstarter. So make sure you go over there and check it out. There will be a link in the description below so you can get there. They are on their last day or two if you watched at the time of this being published. So if you want to check it out, be quick. Otherwise, I'm sure they'll probably release this stuff to retail as well, like they did their previous Kickstarter project. Thank you for watching this review with me. If you like what you see, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Until next time, happy gaming everyone!